Hello everyone, welcome to this new video where I show you my experience making sourdough starter for the first time ever in my life. Hello everyone, so I'm going to start my sourdough starter today and we'll see how it looks in about 7 days. I think that's what the thing says. This little guy is going to be with us because he wants to be with mommy today, so we're just going to cuddle. Sourdough. I hope you don't mind. It's fun. I got this cool jar from T-Mars. They sent it to me and I'll be trying it out. And then it has this little marker that tells you like when you fed it. I'm not sure how often I really have to feed this. I hear different opinions from people, so we'll see. So let's just put that on the side. This is from the blog Clean Food Living. It's on YouTube and it's a blog, and she was very thorough, so I decided to go with that. The jar and the other products that come with this sourdough kit starter does tell you like a brief explanation, and it just says equal parts, but I wanted a little bit more detail, so I went ahead and went with this one. And I will not be using a scale because I want to see how it works without a scale, because if it's not successful, then I'll have to try with the measuring, I guess. Let's do this. Okay. A smaller amount because this thing is in the way. That should be 2 tablespoons. So this says 2 tablespoons of flour, a clean jar, 2 tablespoons of water. Stir to mix, add a little bit of water, stir, and add a little bit more water. Stop when it's thick like pancake batter. That's what it says, so that's what we're going to do. Okay. I washed my jar the other day, so I think it's ready to go. I'm just gonna do 1 and then 1 tablespoon of water and then mix the other. I hope that's what the instructions meant. If not, I'm not following them. Let's mix it, baby boy. I'm not sure if that looks like pancake. Well, I haven't finished the instructions, okay? I'm just go with the next one he's saying, okay? You can play with that later. Okay. I said mix a little, then add more water. If it looks like pancake batter, we have succeeded, apparently. Okay. And 1 more water. Equal part. And I did 2 tablespoons of water and 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm using organic, unbleached, all-purpose flour, as I have heard that it's, better to do that. Does that look like pancake batter to you? I think it's a little runny. I might add a little bit more because in the first tablespoon, I didn't quite fill it. Some of the bacteria from my fingers might be good. I'm not sure if that looks like pancake batter. I think it does. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this and then put my little rubber breathable canvas cover, and I'm gonna put which day I fed it or started it. It's hard to say that word. Okay, today's Friday and it's almost 2 o'clock, so my little helper is wanting to play with this. Okay. Happy little starter. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I have at the end of the video my thought process throughout this whole experience. If you want to listen to that or skip any of these days, this is more for you to, see, but I don't know. Maybe you just want to hear what happened. It's at the end of the video. Okay, smells sour. Number 2. Number 3. Then okay. Okay, so this says transfer half the starter to a new clean jar, discard the other half, or use in a pancake recipe.
Looks watery to me.
I don't really know how much. And then add 30 grams of 3 tablespoons clean jar. Okay. 1. Okay. Other one. 2. Tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Goes 1, 2, 3. Can't have more. Another starter. Why not? I'll have abundance. Right? I just have an abundance of starter. Alrighty. I might have added too much water. Alright, and we're done. I left it more pasty this time. This one seems to have bubbles. I don't know anybody who wants sourdough starter, but hey, I have 2 now. Sunday, Monday, 12. The other guy is not. Go. Hello everyone. So I wanted to talk to you about how this week went, and I was just like, why not just relax and sit a little bit and talk to you guys about my experience with the sourdough. Right now it's day 7, so I'm feeling, I guess, fresh on all the emotions. And I wanted to be honest about how I felt during this process, because it was quite a workout. I see why people don't do it, and why, you know, if you can buy it, go ahead and buy it. If you want to buy it. That's what I'm gonna say right away. I didn't buy it because I really wanted to, have the challenge and do it on my own. Well, you already saw the video unless you skipped, but the end result was good. I mean, there was bubbles, it didn't smell weird, it didn't have mold, it didn't have any weird thing. So I am 100% sure that it's going well. It's not there yet to make bread. And so in this video, I'm not going to show you any bread making, but I am making some sourdough discard pancakes. And actually, I'm letting the ingredients kind of get to room temperature right now. So I was like, well, why not just talk to you and go through these days and my thoughts. I will say that I was a little sad that in 7 days it wasn't ready, but I had read other sources that said that 7 days is way too short. So I was mentally prepared for that. But obviously I wanted it to be ready in 7 days, which is what usually happens, or not for everybody, but that's the timeline that I was following for the guide that I was using, and I will leave the guide down in the description for you if you want to use what I used. The point is that it's not ready, and I'm gonna have to give it a couple more days, maybe 3 or 4 days. I see the bubbles, and I fed it one more time, and as you saw on day 7, and I'm just gonna wait and see. In the meantime, I'm gonna go make some pancakes. And I guess any takeaways from this is that you can do it. It takes patience. And you saw that I ended up making 2. And my thought process was like, I don't want to discard it. Like, I don't want to throw away the discard. I want to use it in a recipe. But at the time, the instructions said either use it in a recipe or discard it. And I was like, well, I'm not ready, so why don't I just feed it? And then also I was thinking, why don't I make 2? Because I seen in other countries, like in Guatemala, we were watching a video with my husband. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but they actually dry it on the container, and it's like una olla, which is what it's called. It's like a ceramic jar, I guess, vase. That's the best thing I can describe it. But basically, they let it dry, their sourdough, and it's called masa madre. That's how you call sourdough in Spanish, which is, translation would be the mother of the flour. I don't know. Okay, anyways, I'm off topic. They dry it, and then when they're ready to make bread, they just feed it in the pot jar thing. And so I'm like, why don't I do that? Maybe I could dehydrate one of the starters and then let the rest dry on the jar. I think I'm still gonna try that, and I'll let you know. But I ended up just using the discard, which was almost a cup. So I was like, okay, this is perfect to make pancakes, which is a recipe that I had seen. I guess I'll put the recipe down in the description as well. If you're going to do it, just be ready for the emotions. And every day, it's kind of a routine. And it was hard, honestly. It was hard for me on Sunday because we were like trying to run out the door. And I did not follow exactly all the directions to the T. Like, I would feed an hour before, an hour later, around the 12-ish, 11 mark. And I also didn't, if you see the instructions, I didn't mix. I didn't mix the sourdough starter every 12 hours after, I think it was after the 4th day that you were supposed to. I definitely did not do that. Yeah, that's another thing. If you want to follow everything to the T, then make sure to pick a time at night where like 12 hours apart is the actual time when you're awake, because that didn't happen for me, which is one of the reasons I didn't follow that direction. If I was to do this again, I would do 9 p.m. and that way at the 12 mark it would be 9 a.m. once I get to the 4th day. Yeah, but you know what? The reason I didn't do that is because I was so excited to start, and then I ended up just doing it at a random time when I was, finishing or starting lunch. This was a fun experience. I am so ready to see more bubbles, and it does have bubbles, I would say. It does. It's just not ready for bread making yet. So yay! I'm so excited. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.